The value proposition of a digital ordering platform is that it's going to increase your check sizes, and you're going to be able to attract a different type of consumer than you would just by not having that platform. The things that go into a digital ordering platform increasing revenue are, there's several different things, right? From our standpoint, you have to make your consumer feel comfortable transacting with you. If you land on a brand's corporate website and they have an order button and you click that order button and it brings you to something that looks different, there is a subconscious thing that happens in your mind that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Consumers want to feel comfortable when they're transacting online. They're very protective of their personal data. They're very protective of their credit card. They don't want to give that to anybody. And if they trust your brand, they will want to transact with you. And what helps them trust your brand is having that fully branded system. So when you go from corporate website to online ordering website, you want to make the customer feel like they've never left home. And how do you do that is by matching, there's a header and footer. You want to have a consistent flow between the two. There's branding that it's very easy for a consumer to look at one site and another and see and just catch odd differences in the web pages that makes it feel off, makes them feel a little less comfortable. So having pixel perfect branding is key to making your consumer trust you. Okay, so that's step one. Step two is you have to make it as easy as possible to get from point A to point B. And you have to let them do it how they want to do it. So the consumers are going to go in a bunch of different ways. They're going to change restaurants in the middle of the order. They're going to browse the menu. They might leave. They might come back later. All of those things you can't predict, but you need to let them take the journey they want to take, and without friction. If you introduce friction into the process, if you make them start over, if you make them do something again, they're going to feel less comfortable. They're going to leave. They're going to go somewhere else that's either easier, or they might even just pick up the phone. So you need to have an experience that's optimized, as few clicks as possible to get them from starting the order to completing that order. If they're a repeat customer, you want to make sure that you're giving them every opportunity to complete, a previous order or a saved order or a favorite item. You want to give your consumers the ability to do all those things to make checkout as fast as possible. And if you can do those customers will keep coming back. The third facet of it is the menu. The menu really matters because that's what they're ordering from. It's the consumer needs to know what they're ordering. And a lot of times when you're ordering in person, you'd be surprised at how often consumers will make very specific custom requests. They want to be able to transact like that online as well. If an item comes with items pre-selected on it, a lot of times they're going to want to be able to remove those items or substitute those items or add some odd ingredient. Is that all represented in your menu online? Maybe, maybe not. And if it's not, you might not be getting that customer. You might not be getting that order. You're losing revenue. There's specific scenarios like pizza. A lot of ordering platforms can't do half toppings in the consumer interface. Or if they do have toppings, it's in a very non-intuitive way. It's very common in the pizza world when customers are ordering to split a pizza down the middle and have one side be one thing and one side be something else. And if you can't have that functionality, you're losing customers. If you can't properly charge for that functionality, you might be losing revenue. So being able to fully describe the menu, fully price the menu, and then on top of that, being able to upsell items on the items that were ordered is key as well. If they ordered a pizza, they might want to order wings. They might want to order a 2-liter of pop. All of those things have to be able to be available on the digital ordering platform. Every brand works differently. They have different discounting rules, different promotions, different bundles that they have. So a good digital ordering platform will be able to have a lot of different options to be able to let that brand showcase their menu, their promotions, their offers, how they want. That could be an upsell on the product itself. It could be an upsell after you add that product to your cart, maybe something pops in, and it could be an upsell at the checkout page, right? You want to give the brand the flexibility to choose how they want to communicate with the customer. And if the platform is flexible enough, it'll allow them to communicate with the customer exactly how they want.